Good evening and welcome to Quiztatorship, a trivia game that lets you deduce the answers by combining your knowledge with logical thinking. Tonight's edition is dedicated exclusively to TV shows, and it's gonna be an extra long one. Now, this video is divided into chapters, each corresponding to various difficulty levels. If you feel that the questions are too easy for you, feel free to skip to the next one. Good luck! Question 1. There is a sitcom that Channel 4 in UK describes as follows: alien oddballs, move to Earth, trying to fit in, totally don't. What is the show in question? The answer is Third Rock from the Sun. Question 2. When I say that someone is a Whovian, what do I mean by that? The answer is they are a fan of Doctor Who. Question 3. In the 1930s, American radio serials would often be sponsored by companies producing detergents and other cleaning products. This gave rise to what term describing a long-running but tacky TV show? The answer is soap opera. Question 4. What show did Graham Linehan conceive after a visit from a tech support worker with lacking interpersonal skills? The answer is The IT Crowd. Question 5. I'm not a social experiment, and I'm being advised to say no more, as I'm taking GAD and Netflix to court. Fiona Harvey wrote this on her Facebook timeline in May 2024. Miss Harvey served as inspiration for a character on what TV show? The answer is Baby Reindeer. Question 6. 6 of 1 was the originally intended title of what legendary sitcom? The answer is Friends. Question 7. Who authored the books titled I Am Spock and I'm Not Spock? The answer is Leonard Nimoy. Question 8. What crime drama series shares its name with the David Bowie song? The answer is Life on Mars. Question 1. What is the name of brief episodes accompanying famous TV shows that are published on the web? The answer is webisodes. Question 2. What half-forgotten 10-episode show about alien abductions shares its name with an unrelated Liam Neeson movie? The answer is Taken. Question 3. Johnny Walker and HBO collaborated on a special Game of Thrones themed drink. What was that drink called? The answer is White Walker. Question 5. What do Ricky Gervais and Steve Carell have in common? The answer is, they both played the boss on their respective version of The Office. Question 5. What Netflix-produced show was set in the Norwegian city of Lillehammer? The answer is, shockingly, Lillehammer. Question 6. The second season of the National Geographic-produced drama Genius was centered around Pablo Picasso, and the third one around Aretha Franklin. Can you guess the main character of the first season? The answer is Albert Einstein. Question 7. What sexually highly active character has spent $40,000 on shoes? The answer is Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City. Question 8. Originally, this TV detective was intended to be slick and cultured, but when they finally found the right actor, who ended up playing the part for 35 years, the latter had his own ideas. And so Frank became this disheveled, middle-aged fellow who always seemed absent-minded and didn't seem to own a comb. What was Frank's last name? The answer is Columbo. Question 1. What superhero suffers from the borderline and the antisocial personality disorder and is described by Wikipedia as an egotistical and sadistic narcissist? The answer is Homelander from The Boys. Question 2. According to Agent Steve Murphy from the Netflix show Narcos, the bad guys need to get lucky every time. The good guys blank. Finish the quote. The answer is, the good guys only need to get lucky once. Question 3. Why did the third season of Prison Break, produced back in 2007, only have 13 episodes instead of the usual 22 or 24? The answer is because of the writer's strike that happened that year. Question 4. Which two science fiction shows set on a space station were released in 1993? The answer is Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Babylon 5. Question 5. When preparing the third season of The Crown, the producers realized that Olivia Colman, who was to portray Queen Elizabeth II after Claire Foy, had a feature that would present an inconsistency. In the end, rather than correcting it digitally, they decided to leave it as it was. What was the inconsistency in question? The answer is, unlike Queen Elizabeth II and Claire Foy, Olivia Colman's eyes are brown. Question 6. The other day I saw something on Facebook. A mum was talking about her son who said he wanted to watch the cheese in water on TV. It took her a little while to realize what he meant. What exactly was the boy referring to? The answer is SpongeBob SquarePants. Question 7. In January 1926, at 22 Frith Street in London, Soho, John Logie Baird gave the world's first ever public demonstration of what? The answer is a functioning TV. Question 8. Once and only once did Paul McGann get to play the eighth what? The answer is the eighth Doctor. Question 1. In the Italian TV show La Piovra, the octopus, set in Sicily, what exactly is the octopus? The answer is the Mafia. Question 2. What show has the tagline Obsessive Compulsive Detective on the DVD box? The answer is Monk. Question 3. On Battlestar Galactica, you can frequently see documents in other media with their corners cut, rather than being completely rectangular. What is the reason for that? The answer is, this is a not so subtle reminder that the makers had to cut corners when making the 3-hour pilot. Question 4. Which is the odd one out? Orange is the New Black, Stranger Things, The Crown, Bridgerton, Sex Education, Good Omens, The Sandman, Three Body Problem. The answer is Good Omens, the only one not produced by Netflix. Question 5. In 1994, Christopher Lambert had a guest appearance in a pilot episode of a TV show based on one of his movies. What role did he reprise? The answer is Connor MacLeod, and the show in question was Highlander. Question 6. Jonathan Nolan has created 2 science fiction western shows. The second one was Fallout. What was the first one? The answer is Westworld. Question 7. There is an episode of Peppa Pig where she befriends someone from a different species that was banned in Australia. Why? The answer is, in said episode, she becomes friends with a spider. Seeing that spiders are not always harmless in Australia, this would set a very dangerous example for kids. Question 8. The BBC has lost and deleted 97 episodes of what TV show? The answer is, once again, it's Doctor Who. Yes, I realize this is the third Doctor Who themed question in this game. Probably the last one. Question 1. When it comes to TV shows, what do the Germans call a street sweeper? The answer is a very popular TV show, because everyone is indoors watching it. Question 2. In some network shows, there is an episode where nothing much happens. For example, there are just two characters in a room talking. The question is why? The answer is, this is likely because too much of the season's budget was blown on a particular spectacular episode, so that money must be saved on another one. Question 3. On 24, you can hear the clock ticking every 10 to 15 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. However, in a few instances, the clock makes no sound at all. When exactly does that happen? The answer is when a key character gets killed off. Question 4. Fill in the blank in the following quote by Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry. I have felt many times trapped by blank. It cost me dearly. It won't anymore, because I've come to grips with what it is and where it fits in my life. The answer is, well, Star Trek. Question 5. If you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, you won't see any teleplay by credits, only story by Larry David. Why is it that no screenwriters are credited? The answer is, this is because all scenes are improvised. There is no script, only an outline of each episode. Question 6. What short-lived cyberpunk show was based on a British one-hour-long TV film broadcast in 1985, in which a journalist's mind is used as a basis for a new artificial intelligence? The answer is Max Headroom. Question 7. What actor got trolled by the staff of a Florence hotel who had served him dinner with the cutlery inside a piece of jello? The answer is Rainn Wilson, in reference to the prank played on his character on The Office. Question 8. When you watch George Clooney on ER, you can often see his character looking down while talking to somebody. While this may seem like a cute acting shtick, it has a very simple explanation. What do you think is the reason for this strange technique? The answer is, George Clooney had made it a habit to write his lines on pieces of paper and various props, especially those lines contained complicated medical terminology. Thanks for watching. You don't have to like or subscribe or anything like that, but then it's just one click, right? I would appreciate it. Check out the channel for more videos like this one and have a peaceful night.